Aaron Israel with Fundamental Defense here, and I want to give you a quick review of a holster I just picked up. I just recently got the Eidolon from Raven Concealment, their newest holster offering. I've been a fan of Raven for some time now. I was running their Vanguard 2 for inside the waistband appendix carry for the last couple of years. And one of the issues I always ran into with that holster, even though it was my holster of choice, is that I really had to cinch my belt down real tight because the grip of my pistol would print really bad on the side of my waist wherever I was carrying an appendix position. So this holster, when it came out, I wasn't cool enough to get the first run at SHOT Show, but when the new production run came out, I jumped on as quick as I could. It shipped in about a week. Awesome customer service as usual from Raven, and I'm going to give you some overview of what the product is and what you can expect and why you should go out and get one. So it comes in a nice package, just like you're seeing here. It looks like a sirloin steak, and when you see it on the internet, it looks a little bit bulky, I'm going to be honest with you. If you're thinking appendix carry, like most of us probably are, it looks like how am I going to fit that into the appendix position? It looks like it's a little bit big. But actually, the plastic on it is pretty sleek and thin for a Kydex holster. And you can actually tell here that it's a really thin material. So it's actually not as bulky as you would find in a normal Kydex holster, and so it fits in the appendix position just fine. The real advantages of this holster, though, is like I was talking about, the grip would always protrude when I was running the Vanguard 2 or any of the other appendix holsters that I've tried. But what this has is that, first off, it's got a bumper that you can install on the back. It's a little foam bumper thing, and basically what this does is it forces the gun back into your body. So the gun itself is going to be forced back into your body by this bumper, and then it also has this thing that they call the wedge. And what the wedge does is it forces the grip in towards your body. So that eliminates the issue of the grip printing, and it makes it a lot easier for guys, especially like me, who have a little bit of a gut, to concealed carry at the appendix position, which a lot of people are wanting to try out now. So if you've had a lot of issues finding a appendix carry rig especially, I would definitely recommend you go out and get the Eidolon. Now what it's going to come with is the basic holster body, which take off the bumper, take off the wedge, take off the clip. It's going to come with the holster body by itself, and then it's going to come standard with a couple of these rigid belt clips, the kind that you can clip to your belt that are made out of that rigid Kydex plastic. And that's what's going to be the standard issue with it. But you can also get, which is what I choose, is these soft loop holsters with the soft loop straps with the snaps on them, so that you can easily take it on and off without having to feed it through your belt or really have to mess with it too hard. If you have to take the holster on and off, maybe you're walking into a non-permissive environment, have to take your gun off, it makes the Eidolon easy to clip on and off if you choose these soft loops. So definitely choose that option if that's the thing that you're worried about. Also, both of these clips are tuckable, so you can tuck around them if you have to tuck your shirt in. A lot of the times when I'm at church or teaching a class even, I'm going to tuck my polo shirt in, and so what I do is I tuck around the clips, and it still conceals just as if I had the shirt untucked. So it's a really good tuckable holster, good option for you. Also inside, you're going to have the standard hardware that comes with it to attach it, and you've also got the option of putting the clips at whatever point on your belt you want to with these little clip extender things. So if you want your holster to sit at one point on your waistband, but you want the clips to be way over here, these clip extenders allow you to do that. So it's a really cool option. You can put the clips wherever you want to based on your body type and your wardrobe. The setup that I went with at the end of the day, I started out with my soft loop clip over here, and then I moved it over here so that it's right next to where it would normally be on the Vanguard 2. When you're presenting from the holster, you're going to be able to get a good solid grip here, and the only thing that's going to be moving is the gun. It really holds the gun in place really well when you have the clip right here. A lot of guys will run clips on both sides, so that's an option for you too. Issue I found with that is it's a little bit tougher to conceal, especially when you tuck your shirt in, so I ended up going with the one clip, and really it doesn't move around at all. So if you get it nice and tight on your belt and get it so that you adjust it so that it fits your belt width just perfectly, it's not going to move at all when you're presenting from the holster. So even with one clip, it's not going to flop around inside your waistband, so that's not going to be an issue. So go check out RavenConcealment.com and take a look at their Eidolon, and MSRP's at about $100, and that's totally worth it. It's a great holster. It's going to be my everyday carry. I don't foresee switching anytime soon, and I think it's a great innovation and exactly what we need in holster technology, especially for those of you that carry inside the waistband at the appendix carry position. Like I said, I'm Aaron with Fundamental Defense, and we'll see you on the range. Check out our Facebook page at facebook.com/fundamentaldefense, and find us on the internet at fundamentaldefense.com or on Instagram @FunDefense.